What up, YouTube fam? It's April G Showers back at y'all with a reaction. Today we are looking at My Revelation by April G. Never heard of her, so obviously never heard the song. I've heard that she's an amazing person, that she's hilarious and extremely intelligent. And I know she loves music. But she's not a rapper. She's a writer. So why not is she rapping then if she's not a rapper? Is she trash? Am I gonna get to roast this April chick? People said we look alike. I can see it. I can see it. I'm so stupid. Stupid, straight up dumb. But no. I'm going to do a breakdown of my most recent rap / song / whatever you want to call it. Because I did issue a bar breakdown challenge. So anytime you're going to have a bar breakdown challenge, then once the challenge is over and you've announced the winner, you should do the bar breakdown. Even though only 2 people participated, which is cool, I'm grateful I had 2 to participate. It could have been 0. Shout out to those 2 people, and both of them did absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, it was this close. Like, this close. For real. But congrats overall to Devo, the ambivert. The BS is cooked like ham and jerk. Maybe some chicken. A little hot sauce. Anyway. Congrats to Devo, the ambivert. Big shout out to I Am He 2K20. He was the other one that participated and did absolutely an amazing job. And both of them did it on their first time hearing it, which is always going to give you a slight lead above others who have done research and it's not their first time hearing it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I've already talked to Devo today, and he's already given me his reaction that he wants me to do for him, which I will be doing after I do this. And he got his other prizes as well. So, what I'm going to do is just take it, just listen to the song and break it down. Kind of like if this was a bar breakdown challenge for me, if I was in it. Except I'm going to catch every single thing, obviously, because I wrote it. But anyway, I will, though, put the link to this piece in the description box if y'all want to go check it out. Leave a like, a comment on it, show her some support, let her know April G Shower sent you, or don't care, as long as she shows support. But okay, let me give a quick shout out though to the people who have reacted to My Revelation, whether it was in a live stream or they did an actual reaction video. Okay, so first off, shout out the listener. He reacted to it in a live stream I wasn't in his live stream when he reacted to it, unfortunately. But I did go back and watch it and commented on it because he did leave it up. And the listener, aka Tim, did absolutely amazing and caught several bars. And I can tell when Tim catches a bar because his face tells you. You could tell. Shout out to my boy J Law, who did an actual reaction video to this. It was amazing. Appreciate you. Shout out to B Actions, who did a reaction video. And then shout out to my brothers Script Work, and then my brother King Blitz, who all of them reacted to it on their live streams. And then my boy Organic Reacts. I think it's Organic. Don't get mad at me. I always get it mixed up if it's Organic Reacts or Organic Reactions, because on Twitter it's one, and then on YouTube it's a different one. So I get to, you know what I'm saying? Organic Reactions with a Z. Shout out to him as well. He reacted to it in the live stream. Okay. So this is probably going to be a longer video because this piece that I wrote is filled with bars and has a completely different underlying scheme going on behind the main message of the piece. Someone had commented on my Revelation video, the one we're watching now, and was saying kind of what they thought the gist of it was. And they said what they thought the main message was, which I'm not going to say what they thought, but the main message was, because they were right, and I'm fixing to break it down for y'all. But they said that they thought the underlying scheme going on, or the scheme behind the main message going on, was about haters and me addressing haters and stuff. And that's not what the scheme is behind the main message. So no, I didn't address haters or anything in this one. I do tend to address haters quite a bit. But this one I did not. So yeah, let's get it started. This is weird, me reacted to me. This is very strange. Leave with it, rock. I say the same thing every time I rap. I'm a writer, not a rapper, but give me feedback. Most people are good and not too critical, but what I hear most is work on multi-syllables. So that's pretty self-explanatory, you know. I say the same thing every time I rap. I'm a writer, not a rapper. But give me feedback, because I always want feedback. I always want to know what I can do to make either my writing or my rapping or both better. What can I improve upon, as well as what is on point, what is good about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, the second part is most people are good and not too critical, but what I hear most is work on multi-syllables. That speaks for itself. Like I said, most people, at least the ones that comment, say that they really like it. A lot of people tell me that I am a rapper and that I need to start claiming that. But I'm still not claiming it. I'm a writer, not a rapper. But I appreciate y'all though. It really, when I see people say that really makes me feel really, really, really good about myself. So I appreciate that. But anyway, but what neither and I'm gonna keep referring to Devo and I am he, but Devo the ambivert, I will refer to him as Devo. I am he 2K20, I will refer to him as he, just he. That's what he prefers. So, but neither Devo nor he picked up on the fact right there that I rhymed multi-syllables. I did 3 critical syllable. I actually rhymed the word syllable, which is what people tell me to work on the most. So neither one of them caught that part. And not too critical, but what I hear most is work on multi-syllables. So I took y'all's words, and it's time to let y'all know I can rhyme multi-syllables. Ready, set. He picked up a little something there, so I took y'all's words, and it's time to let y'all know I can rhyme multi-syllables. Ready, set, let's go. Just the fact, the wordplay with the term words, syllables. Yeah. Let's go. My name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation. Live in a small town. USA is the nation. 20. All right. Yeah, my name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation. Live in a small town. USA is the nation. So right here, I start out being very, very simple, and I did that purposely, because I wanted people to, when they hear the first part, think, but not. I knew people wouldn't say anything because they would want to give it a chance. I'm an empath, by the way, and if you don't know what that is, Google it. But I wanted to do that on purpose, because I know when I say, "Oh, I'm fixing to show y'all, ready, set, let's go," you know what I'm saying? People are expecting me to go right into it, full force. You know what I'm saying? So I started out really simple, just to kind of make people think, well, anybody could do that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just wanted to make people think it. I knew nobody would say it out loud unless they were just a complete douchebag. But I know some people thought it, because I would have thought it. Hence the reason I wrote it. I'm God's creation, live in a small town. My name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation. So I took y'all's words, and it's time to let y'all know I can rhyme multi-syllables. Ready, set, let's go. My name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation. Live in a small town. USA is the nation. 2020 has been rough. Trapped in desperation. Open up a new door. Another disaster waiting. That's self-explanatory. 2020 has been rough. Trapped in desperation. Open a new door. Another disaster waiting. And the way that I pronounce some of the words in this piece, I'm gonna get the lyrics out, that I wrote, as you can see, just to be safe. But it's, yeah, 2020 has been rough. Trapped in desperation. Open up a new door. Another disaster waiting. You know, technically it's waiting, but even down south we say waiting, or waiting. No, we say waiting. Like, if you're waiting in line at a restaurant, you know, what y'all doing waiting in line? You see what I'm saying? Anyway. But I've already started out with the Ations, A-T-I-O-N, or something that sounds very, very similar to Asian, some kind of word I can bend to make it sound like it's rhyming really well with Asian, which is, trapped in desperation, open up a new door, another disaster waiting. Here, Devo mentioned cage, something about a cage or something. I didn't mean literal trap like in a cage, um, but I did mean it mentally. Um, and also wordplay, trapped in desperation, open up a new door. Uh, door, trap, door, just wordplay. All right, next. The media is for town, USA is the nation. 2020 has been rough, trapped in desperation. Open up a new door, another disaster waiting. The media sensation, nothing but exasperation. Gives us all aggravation, doesn't help the situation. Okay, again, so now this is, I'm staying with the Asians, and people, are really nodding their head and just kind of listening for about, to what I'm saying. But the media sensation, nothing but exasperation, gives us all aggravation, doesn't help the situation. Just pretty self-explanatory. The sensation, of the media tends, to only focus on the problems, the bad, the negative, the catastrophes, the tragedies, and offers no kind of what can we do to help, any type of solution. Every once in a while they'll throw in a positive little thing here and there, but for the most part, nope. It's all depressing, sad, or stuff that'll make you angry, make you feel aggravation, exasperation, and it doesn't help the situation. To let y'all know, I can rhyme multi-syllables, ready, set, let's go. My name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation, live in a small town, USA is the nation. 2020 has been rough, trapped in desperation. Open up a new door, another disaster waiting. The media sensation. I forgot to mention there with the wordplay with trap, door, or door trap. My gum. Anyway. Open up a new door, another disaster waiting. I don't know if a whole lot of people can relate to this or not, but I know down here in the South, a lot of us have storm shelters and stuff. We used to call ours the storm shelter, and a lot of them are built underground, and they have like little kind of trap doors. That's what we call them. I guess technically it wouldn't be a trap door if you could get in and out, but that's just what we call them. So that's what I grew up knowing, and that's just a fun fact. I didn't expect anybody to catch that one, so I'm just throwing that in there. Nothing but exasperation gives us all aggravation, doesn't help the situation. I'm getting so impatient watching this annihilation. People's brains on vacation, forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. Alright, I'm getting so impatient watching this annihilation. People's brains on vacation, forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm getting so impatient. I am P-A-T-I-E-N-T. Means, I'm getting anxious. It's getting ridiculous. Watching this annihilation. Just complete destruction right before my very eyes, before our very eyes as Americans, as people. People's brains on vacation. He said it perfectly in his breakdown. People's brains are just gone. Their brain has left the building and then forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. Devo did say in his breakdown what the Emancipation Proclamation is, which is a document that came out in 1863. 1863. I say it fast. A lot of people think I say 19. I'm saying 1863. Abraham Lincoln came up with the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared everyone freedom and, no more slavery. So I'm saying people's brains on vacation forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. So number one, by what I mean by forgot the Emancipation Proclamation, a lot of people tend to think or tend to have forgotten that this is a free country now, and you don't treat people like people used to be treated during slavery days. Also, people's brains on vacation forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. Also means, mental, like as far as the Emancipation Proclamation part, mental slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are being sheep and not thinking for themselves. So mental slavery. And then at the very first line of that part, I'm getting so impatient. As in monkey, PATIENT, which I explained to you what that meant. That's also starting my underlying or my hidden scheme behind the main message. That word right there, and I'll explain it when we get more into that scheme, because that word started it. All right. So much exaggeration. People's brains on vacation. Forgot the getting so impatient. Watching this annihilation. People's brains on vacation. Forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. So much exaggeration. Here's some education. Lower your ego. Inflation. Show some appreciation. So I say so much exaggeration. Here's some education. Lower your ego. Inflation. Show some appreciation. Still, every line is rhyming with the Asians. Also, the so much exaggeration. I'm going back to the media as well as people. I always want to exaggerate on social media about their lives, who they are, whatever, what they have. As well as the media exaggerates a lot of stuff as well. Here's some education. I'm supposed to teach you something, dummy. Lower your ego. Inflation. Both he and Devo and a couple of the ones who did it live streams I can't remember if J-Law did it or not, but they got the stank face, all of them, and was impressed with that line, the lower your ego. Inflation. They're like, ooh. And then it's just show some appreciation. Show that you're grateful. Show that you're thankful for your life, what you have. As far as music goes, pay homage to the ones who came before you and be grateful and show appreciation, because if it weren't for them, you couldn't be where you are. Also, the lower your ego. Inflation. To inflate means to be big, to make bigger. And I'm saying lower your ego. Inflation. Ego is someone who's very cocky, arrogant, who thinks they know it all, who, really don't listen to others, who tend to be very narrow-minded. Their way's the only way. Black or white, no gray. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, look, you need to lower your ego inflation. Take your big head and shrink it, because you don't know everything. You're not superior to anybody. None of us are. You need to shut up and listen to this education I'm about to spit for you. And Devo hit that one on the head. So did he. Both of them got that one. But Devo, I can't remember if he said it or not. I know Devo did. But also, inflation also relates to economics. Financial inflation. You know what I'm saying? With our country and stuff like that. Brains on vacation, forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. So much exaggeration. Here's some education. Lower your ego inflation, show some appreciation. Turn off the PlayStation, find some motivation. Stand for something, levitation might require perspiration. Alright, turn off the PlayStation, find some motivation. Stand for something, levitation might require perspiration. Turn off the PlayStation. Literally turn off the video games. Turn them off. I have to force my son daily to get off the video games. For, I'll call him down here out of his room to chill with me for like 1 to 3 hours, and then he'll go play games some more. And then I'll call him back down to chill with me an hour, 2 hours, whatever. And we usually either watch videos, sometimes, we play checkers, categories, to expand his mind past damn video games, because it's not healthy. And then also, Devo touched on this. Turn off the PlayStation. PlayStation is a video game. So I'm also saying quit playing games, mind games, and then find some motivation. That's self-explanatory. Stand for something. Levitation might require perspiration. So stand for something. Stand up for something. Do something about something. Make some kind of positive change, even if it's just a little bitty one. You know what I mean? And then I say stand for something, levitation. Because levitation means to rise, to stand. Might require perspiration. Perspiration is the medical term for sweat. So a couple people touched on this. Blood, sweat, and tears. It might require work. Your ego inflation, show some appreciation. Here's some education. Lower your ego inflation, show some appreciation. Turn off the PlayStation, find some motivation. Stand for something, levitation might require perspiration. I feel your anger's inflammation and your sense of hesitation, but for your information, don't give a shit. Constipation. Stop. That's one of my favorite ones. So it's I feel your anger's inflammation and your sense of hesitation, but for your information, don't give a shit. Constipation. So I feel your anger's inflammation. I feel you're getting angry and it's building. Also, Devo mentioned this. To be inflamed literally means to be angry. So I feel your anger's inflammation. I feel you getting angry, and your sense of hesitation, reluctancy, I feel your sense of not wanting to do shit. Or I feel your sense of being hesitant or reluctant to get the fuck up and do something. Alright? But for your information, just FYI, mother, don't give a shit, constipation. Because, and he explained this perfectly. Devo caught it as well. When you are constipated, you literally cannot shit. You are constipated. You can't shit at all. It's called constipation. When you're unable to move your bowels properly. So I said, don't give a shit, constipation. Because literally, when you have constipation, you are unable to give a shit, literal shit, defecate into the toilet. And then also, I just don't care. I don't give a shit if you're angry about it or hesitant about it. Do something. Something levitation might require perspiration. I feel your anger's inflammation and your sense of hesitation. But for your information, don't give a shit. Constipation. Stop being a jack off masturbation. Your mind needs some elevation. Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? Stop. Alright. Stop being a jack off masturbation. Your mind needs some elevation. Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? Alright, so stop being a jack off masturbation. That's obvious, because when a man pleasures himself, the medical term or the technical term for it is masturbation. And then just stop being a jack off, that's just a slang term for stop being a lazy idiot dumbass. Stop being a dummy and lazy and do something. Your mind needs some elevation. Again, going back to the mind, the mental thing, you need to expand your mind, elevate your mind, educate yourself, learn new things. Get it? Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? That's just me being a smart ass when I say your mind needs some elevation. And I'm just being a smart ass. Like, I mean, if you can't educate yourself or whatever, do you need help with it? Like, do you need some medicine or something? Or rehabilitation? You need to go to rehab or get some professional help for your stupidness. I don't think stupidness is the word, for your stupidity. And this is the one that he caught that Devo did not. Also, that part starts out, stop being a jack off, masturbation. Your mind needs some elevation. Do you need some medication? Viagra. When a man feels good, his rises or elevates, goes up, ding ding ding. And Viagra is for men who has trouble elevating or going up. So you need some elevation. Do you need medication to help out? For your information, don't give a shit. Constipation. Stop being a jack off masturbation. Your mind needs some elevation. Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? Stop being a bitch. Menstruation. Doing nothing exacerbation. Need to make an exclamation or watch our country's cremation. Alright. Stop being a bitch, menstruation. Referring to, when I say stop being a bitch, that could be referred to a man or a woman, because you could call a man a bitch too, because that means he's been a punk ass, whack ass, punk ass bitch. Or call a female a bitch, because she's a bitch. Bitch. And then the word menstruation, 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 is the medical term for a woman's period that she gets every month. Well, if hers are medical textbook menstrual cycles, periods, then it's once a month. But a lot of women's irregular, but we won't get into that because that's not what this is about. So just stop being a bitch, menstruation, and then menstruation just refers back to bitch, which can be referring to a female, and females have menstruation cycles. And then playing off the stop being a bitch part, I say doing nothing, exacerbation. Devo got this. The exacerbation exacerbation means worsening of. Commonly used word in the medical field as well. And then I say doing nothing, exacerbation. Doing nothing only makes things worse. Stand up, levitation. Do something. Need to make an exclamation. That's self-explanatory. You need to make a statement and exclaim. Well, an exclamation. Y'all know what I mean. Or watch our country's cremation. I like the way he worded it. Made me laugh. But both of them caught that part as well. Watch our country's death. Watch our country. Watch our country's death, as well as watch our country burn to the ground, go up in smoke per se, or just turn to ashes. And I still hadn't told y'all what the mini scheme behind the main message is, and I'm going to do that at the end. We're almost done. We got 2 more parts to go over. Need some medication or rehabilitation. Stop being a bitch, menstruation. Doing nothing, exacerbation. Need to make an exclamation or watch our country's cremation. Fill out a voter's registration. We all have our reservations, but we have to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. Fill out a voter's registration. We all have our reservations, but we have to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. Fill out a voter's registration means nothing more than vote. We all have our reservations. We all have our worries. We all have our hesitancies. You know what I'm saying? Which pretty much saying we all have doubts or whatever, but you still need to vote. Which goes into it says we all have our reservations, but we need to make a statement. You know exactly what I just said. You know, we all have our reservations, but we still need to vote. We still need to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. Because if we don't, if we sit back and do nothing, say nothing, whatever, we really forfeit our right to complain about anything, because you're not doing nothing to help it or change it. And voting is one way, a part of how you can help to change it. Now, after you have voted, if some kind of shady shit goes on after that, that's not your fault or your problem. You still did your part. to stop this evil penetration, the evil in our country, the evil that is penetrating, coming into our country. And then penetration also means, I'll be proper about it, sexual intercourse, pretty much. Alright. We all have our reservations, but we have to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. All it takes is dedication and a little inspiration to start making changes, which is cause for celebration. Alright, so, and all it takes is dedication and a little inspiration to start making changes, which is cause for celebration. Self-explanatory. But all it takes is dedication. Y'all know what that means. And a little inspiration. Get inspired by something, anything that's positive, to start making changes, which is cause for celebration. That's all self-explanatory. And that is the main message of this piece, is to vote, to do what you can to change situations, to try to help make the world, this country, a better place. And all we can do is our part, even if you may think it's a very, very small part and you're not making a difference. It don't matter. Still do what you can. Do your part, because sitting back and doing absolutely nothing sure ain't helping. Now, the mini scheme, the whole hidden scheme behind the main message, I said it started at the word impatient. I-M as in monkey, P-A-T-I-E-N-T. Devo picked up on this. It in a hospital setting, in a medical setting, we call the people who are there patients. You know, I was a nurse for nearly 2 decades. So, you know, I would have anywhere from 20 to 40 patients a night, most of my career, because I worked I worked over half of my career at nursing homes. And then I worked many years in psych unit and a little bit in a prison and like 5 years at a hospital. So yeah, but it's a medical, pretty much a medical scheme going on behind the main message. Inpatient, also when someone's going to have surgery, still playing off the medical thing, it's either called inpatient, I-N as in no, or outpatient surgery. Like, which means if after the surgery, are you going to have to stay at the hospital overnight, or do you get to go home? Inpatient means you got to stay. Outpatient means you can go home. So inpatient, inpatient, then continuing with the medical thing. Might require perspiration. That's the medical term for sweat. Inflammation. I feel your anger's inflammation. Inflammation, to be inflamed. The suffix itis, itis, arthritis, gingivitis, so many itises. Hepatitis, pneumonitis, so many itises. And what the suffix itis or itis means is inflammation of. So inflammation, and then don't give a shit, constipation. I explained what that meant earlier. Stop being a jack off. Masturbation, explained that earlier. Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? Still medical. Stop being a bitch. Menstruation, explained that earlier. Doing nothing. Exacerbation, I said earlier, exacerbation is a commonly used word in the medical field to describe when a condition worsens. COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. Exacerbation. CHF, congestive heart failure, which is what I have. Exacerbation. It just means it's gotten worse. Watch our country's cremation, because a lot of people, when their bodies die, when their physical self dies, wants their body to be cremated. Like my older brother, he was cremated, but my little brother was buried. You know, the traditional way, at least down south, is the traditional way. Okay, fill out a voter's registration. We all have. Oh, I didn't mention this a while ago. Fill out a voter's registration. We all have our reservations. Also, reservations goes back to the previous set of lines or bars, whatever you want to call it, where I said, no, it goes back before that, where I say people's brains on vacation, because in order to go on vacation you have to have reservations at a hotel or something, or you should anyway, and it sucks if you don't, having to find somewhere to stay, trust me. I haven't been on any type of vacation though in so long, it's crazy. But anyway, back to the medical thing. But we have to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. As I said a while ago, in the medical world, that means pretty much sexual intercourse. Penetrate, to go in. So it was a whole little medical scheme, plus like a male-female medical scheme, back and forth. Menstruation, masturbation, which, I mean, obviously women masturbate as well, but I said stop being a jack-off. So in this case, it would be referring to a man masturbating, not a woman. And then the penetration part. So, you know, penetration, menstruation, masturbation, elevation. So yeah, the mini scheme behind the whole message was a medical scheme. I used many medical words. So that is the breakdown of my revelation by yours truly, April G. We're going to listen to it one time, because I want to try to rap this bad boy again and see if I can do it without running out of breath. I probably can't, but I am going to try. But I want y'all to let me know in the comments, what do y'all think of the breakdown? What do y'all think of the song, the writing, whatever you want to call it? Did y'all catch the bars, or was there a specific bar or something in the main message or something in the hidden scheme that you're impressed with, or not impressed with, or whatever? I can take constructive criticism. I want you to always be real with me. Just keep it respectful. That's all I ask. But I would love to know y'all's thoughts as far as when y'all first heard this track. Did y'all know that that's all that is what I was talking about? That this piece had that much substance in it? So are you kind of taken aback and surprised that it was that much going on? what do you think about the mini scheme, like I said, behind the main message, and then what do you think about the main message? So yeah, y'all just let me know everything y'all think in the comments, please. I appreciate y'all watching this too. This has been fun, even though only two people participated. That's cool with me, man. That's cool with me. Again, congrats to Devo the Ambivert. Y'all please make sure y'all head over there and subscribe to his channel. I'm going to put the links to every channel that reacted to this piece in the description box. So y'all please go check out all of the channels, subscribe, show them some support. It's Devo the Ambivert, the listener. I am he 2K20, J Law, B Actions, Script Work, Organic, and Blitz. King Blitz. Organic Reactions with a Z, and then King Blitz. But I'll have their channel names and their links to their channels in the description box. Alright, let me try to wrap this thing. Oh yeah, let's get it. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, hey. I say the same thing every time I rap. I'm a writer, not a rapper, but give me feedback. Most people are good and not too critical, but what I hear most is work on multi-syllables. So I took y'all's words. I already messed up. I say the same thing every time I rap. I'm a writer, not a rapper, but give me feedback. Most people are good and not too critical, but what I hear most is work on multi-syllables. So I took y'all's words and it's time to let y'all know I can rhyme multi-syllables. Ready, set, let's go. My name is April G. Yeah, I'm God's creation, live in a small town, USA is the nation. 2020 has been rough, trapped in desperation. Open up a new door, another disaster waiting. The media sensation, nothing but exasperation. Gives us all aggravation, doesn't help the situation. I'm getting so impatient, watching this annihilation. People's brains on vacation, forgot the Emancipation Proclamation. So much exaggeration, here's some education. Lower your ego, inflation, show some appreciation. Turn off the PlayStation, find some motivation. Stand for something, levitation might require perspiration. I feel your anger's inflammation and your sense of hesitation, but for your information, don't give a shit. Constipation, stop being a jack off masturbation. Your mind needs some elevation. Do you need some medication or rehabilitation? Stop being a bitch, menstruation, doing nothing, exacerbation. Need to make an exclamation or watch our country's cremation. Fill out a voter's registration. We all have our reservations, but we have to make a statement to stop this evil penetration. All it takes is dedication and a little inspiration to start making changes, which is cause for celebration. That's such a good beat. I did lose my breath there for a minute. It seems like I'm forgetting something to tell y'all. Oh, Devo had mentioned in his part 2, when I said cremation, cream doesn't, things with cream or whatever cause constipation. It depends. Dairy products in general do cause constipation, but I didn't intend on that to mean that. So, and then he on the media sensation, nothing but exasperation gives us all aggravation. Doesn't help the situation. He got that where it's kind of a play on aggravated assault. nothing but exasperation gives us all aggravation. But yeah, he caught that part of that. So yeah, that's it. And just a little side note, I stayed on the same rhyme scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 41 lines in a row of the exact same rhyme scheme. 41 lines. So yeah, again, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Again, every channel that reacted to this, regardless, all of them, the links in the description box. Also, in the future, if anybody reacts to this, I will add them to the list in this description box of this video for any future reactions to this song. Please like this video on your way out. It's a lot more important than you think. Again, congrats, Devo the Ambivert, and y'all please click on all those links to go show support and subscribe to them. But yeah, again, like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all. Just love it. Peace out.